Hi Terry, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm okay. I just feel like I'm kind of getting worn down, and I'm just happy that the weather's kind of turning around, so hopefully that will make me feel better.
Oh, I know, it's beautiful outside. So what brings you in to see us today?
I think I'm here to talk to you about my asthma and like how the treatment's been going with the different medications I've been on.
So I'm hearing that you're having some problems with asthma, is that right?
Yeah. Well, since the weather's been getting better, I've been going outside more, and I feel like I'm trying to exercise more just to get healthy. But, yeah, whenever I like kind of ride my bike, go running, especially, I get short of breath and I have trouble breathing, and it kind of freaks me out sometimes that I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to recover fast enough.
So tell me more about the shortness of breath. Is it just localized to when you exercise, or is it like an all-day thing?
It's primarily localized to like when I exercise, but sometimes at night I also have difficulty. That scares me even more. Like, what if something happens during the night and I don't wake up in the morning? So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely scary, but yeah, around exercise is probably the worst.
So is it just that the shortness of breath gets worse at night that makes you so scared, or is there any other problem that you think is contributing to your asthma?
I mean, it probably doesn't help that I smoke. I know that it's not good for me, but I mean, that's probably what's contributing to my asthma as well.
Okay. Terry, do you mind if we talk a little bit about your smoking habits?
I mean, I saw that coming, but yeah, I guess we can talk about it.
How many packs of cigarettes or cigarettes do you say you have in a day? Just like paint me a picture of what your day is in smoking.
Probably, I think I'm at around 2 packs a day. I mean, I don't count them or anything, but I feel like that's about what I'm at.
Yeah. And I understand that can be pretty tough when you have, a lot of stressors going on in your life. I recently saw that your father passed away.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like I smoke more during stressful situations, and his passing definitely wasn't easy. But, I mean, like, even at work, when I take breaks, like, that's what I do, or, like, when I'm having a bad day, I feel like that kind of helps me relieve that stress. And I know that my dad, he actually died from lung cancer, and I know that smoking is definitely not going to help my risk of getting that, and that's scary, too.
Yeah. So I have this thing called a readiness ruler, and it's just to kind of determine if maybe you are ready to start making some cutbacks or changes in your smoking, or maybe you're just like not feeling it right now.
Okay.
So on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not ready to change at all, and 10 being the most ready and like you're making actions to changing, where would you say you're at?
I would probably say that I'm at a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Now, Terry, what are some reasons that you wouldn't say like a 3 or a 4?
Well, wouldn't say a lower number just because I do know that my asthma is getting worse because of it, and also my dad, he just passed away from lung cancer, and that's scary. So have always had it in the back of my mind that, I mean, it's not good for me.
What are some other motivators for you to quit? Do you have any like family or friends that?
My main motivator would probably be my little niece. She's 10 years old, super cute. But I love hanging out with her, and my brother, he actually has said to me that I cannot smoke around her or anything like that. So, I mean, it's definitely like, it holds me back from hanging out with her and being with her if I feel like I have to need to smoke and I'm not able to.
So I'm hearing that your niece is kind of like a motivator for you to quit smoking, and that maybe if you quit smoking, you'd be able to hang out with your niece a little bit more. Is that correct?
I think so. I mean, right now, sometimes I pick her up from like school or friend's house and like hang out with her at that time. But a lot of times, I feel like I am dividing my attention between her and like saying, "Oh, I don't need a cigarette," and that's always on the back burner in my mind. And I want to be able to hang out with her anytime and for however long that I want.
Yeah, I know it must be tough to not get to see her as much as you want to.
Yeah.
So back to the readiness ruler. Why wouldn't you say you're at a 6 or a 7 or an 8?
I would probably not give it a higher number just because I guess I haven't really ever thought about it too much and haven't really tried to stop before, so I guess that's why I would be a 6.
Okay. Okay, so can you tell me a little bit more about like what your daily routine looks like on a weekend? So what do you do for fun on the weekends?
So probably on Friday, I get off work. I'm a teacher, and then I go and see my niece and my brother and hang out with them for a little bit, and then I go home, and I mean, depending on the day, like I might have dinner and have a cigarette after dinner, and then maybe have a glass of wine, and then before I go to bed, have another cigarette, and then on Saturdays, it's primarily just running errands and things like that. And it's really easy for me to, if I'm in the car alone, that it's easy to light up a cigarette, and that kind of like passes the time while I'm alone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So in smoking, do you understand like any of the negative health benefits that it has on you? Do you ever experience like yellowing teeth or fingernails like that?
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that my teeth have been yellowing a little bit more than they used to be. I mean, like we were talking about, like lung cancer is always prevalent with smoking, and
Okay.
just not good for your skin either.
Yeah.
Trying to look young.
So I'm hearing that for one, you're worried about your asthma, and you're worried about maybe developing cancer since your father died of that. And it's smoking is kind of an inhibitor of you and your niece's time. But I also hear that you've never really tried to quit, and we all understand how hard quitting
Yeah,
can be.
It's a real challenge.
And so, do you think that maybe instead of trying to quit cold turkey, that you could just cut back?
Yeah, I could see myself doing that. I feel like I could cut back probably half a pack in a week or 2 weeks, and then from there just keep going down to maybe a pack in the next couple weeks or a month.
Okay.
I feel like that would be a good progress.
So you know that as clinicians, we're here for you at all times. I was thinking maybe we could set a date to maybe call and check in on you and see how cutting back is doing. I was looking 2 weeks ahead in the calendar. Would maybe March 14th work for you for us to call and just to see how cutting back on cigarettes is being?
Yeah, I think that would work. I think we have a family reunion coming up, so I think cutting back and working on that would be good, and I can have that support from my family too.
Okay. So, how many cigarettes a day do you think you're going to cut back?
Let's say.
So, how many cigarettes are in a pack? Like 12 cigarettes?
Okay.
So you do 24 cigarettes now.
I would say I could get down to 18.
18? Mm-hmm. Okay. And that puts us at, in 2 weeks, you're only smoking
18. Pack and a half.
Yeah, a pack and a half a day. And so at that point, if we're at that point, maybe we could set 2 weeks later that we would be like totally went down to 1 pack altogether.
Okay. I think I can do that and work towards that.
Okay. All right. So we'll give you a call on that day, and it was really great to talk to you. Yeah. And I really hope that you can maybe try to cut back a little bit more. It sounds like you have a lot of great motivators for you.
Yeah. Thank you for talking to me.
Yeah.